Oh my goodness. Holy goodness. Holy goodness. It moved.
It moved. There
Here we go. Here we go. Here we are.
Oh man, yes.
Wow.
That's what Antero is about right there. Producing that high quality aquamarine, man. You can't get no better than that. World-class specimens shaping up there, guys. Craig Cardwell, owner of the Blue Star Claims. Me and my wife Tracy have 14 load claims at 13,800 feet all the way up to 14, and we're up mining aquamarines.
There is no room for failure at all. This is our livelihood. This is what puts food on our table. We could either go bust or we could really hit it big.
Me and Tracy will continue working side by side, pushing these guys and making sure we can get every bit of aquamarine production that we can get to where we can run with some of the global competitors. Snow patch blue right there.
We're just ready to put everything we have in and go big.
Expectations are high. Whether it's battling the weather, that's one thing. Actually hitting pockets, chasing those down, that's another. Logistics, everybody staying safe. And as you know, in any mining camp, things get tense and it's gonna be a struggle to push through and keep everybody smiling. But I think we'll get through it. We're excited. And we're gonna see what we can get into today.
You know, as we're mining and everything that we get, we take it down, we cut it, some of it we cut, some of it we wrap, and we sell it in our gem store. This is really important to us, you know, and we're making a name for ourselves. It's really humbling to see how everything comes together.
So you're going to bring all this whole knoll down and backfill, and then it'll raise us up and it'll make it a lot safer.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. We're gonna break off a few of these big ones here and put them down in there and really just take away this whole knoll here. We'll see what we come across when we're doing it. We're bound to hit something.
Oh yeah.
So we're here on the north bench and we got this knoll here. We're gonna try and break this thing down. It created way too dangerous of a high wall. So fortunately though, as we kind of knock this down, there's a good potential we're gonna come across the pocket or two. So.
Starting to get Jimmy up top. Look at that. Oh, nice. Aqua inside the smoke quartz.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Look at Aqua's on the smokes.
Well, that didn't take long, did it?
The aquamarine
Three pieces
is growing inside with the smoky quartz.
There we go.
We got some jimmies kicking now.
Starting.
Nice. Starting to turn crystal form.
Oh, look at that spray. Shut up.
Nice.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Got a spray in smoky matrix.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
Nice, Mike. Hey, give me a fist bump on that one, bro. Heck yeah. Right over here. Ooh, wait, be careful. Left hand pick up, look at the spray on the bottom of that boulder. There's another one.
Goodness.
Wow. Holy cow.
This is an awesome boulder. This thing's spectacular.
That means go that way.
Yeah, I don't know, babe. I think maybe we ought to get Colin over here and see if he'll come over with the excavator and dig this out a little bit for us.
We've been guessing pretty good up until now, and it's just slowed down to nothing really.
Yeah, so let's get Colin over here and maybe he can take a couple scoops for us.
I think that's a great idea.
Help us out a little bit. This area, it's all alluvial. It's been pushed over from back in the 80s. So I know everybody wants to be over on the north side. That's where the big pockets are at. But we kind of like it over here. We see good signs. We find hundreds of carats of aqua and phenakite and fluorites and of course smoky quartz. But it's a crapshoot, and we're willing to deal with that. Nobody really believes in this area, but Crystal and I are going to prove them wrong. All right, man, come on. Can I get a couple of scoops over on the south side? I know we've been finding stuff, and we got over 700 carats just last year alone digging around. We just need a little mix-up.
Yeah, just a little freshen up on it.
Yeah.
Staying pretty busy on the snow patch road. Are you guys seeing good signs like right now?
Oh yeah, right
Okay.
now, every weekend.
If you guys are feeling all right about it, I can probably spare a few hours.
Right on. Thank you, man.
I'll get over there.
Right on, Colin.
Thank you.
Got the excavator at the south side, digging some holes. Beginning of the year, a little slow, but we'll get there.
All right, we just got Colin to dig this out for us, and we're really excited because we have all this fresh material, and we can't wait to prove to everybody that there are gemstones on the south side of Mount Antero.
Luckily today, we've already busted into another aqua pocket that's a continuation of what it is that we were hitting yesterday. So we got more of that cooked smoke seam running with the blue barrel, and it is coming up like where were we yesterday, like pretty much right where I'm standing.
We're right here. Like
Yeah, right in this area. And so now this is running into where more of like the feldspar mineralization starts to occur with the smoke, and right here below it is the blue. And right here, we've got aquas, gem aquas poking right out of the wall. They're starting small right now, but they're getting bigger as we're going further back. And it might even dive this direction too, but that little guy right there is something special. You can see this is just sheer freaking slope everywhere all around us, above us, below us, wherever it is that we're working. And you know, getting in and out of this place is no easy job, but it sure is a lot of fun, and it's very, very worth it.
Show me a big one.
Show me Big Papa.
Show me a big one.
Oh yeah, there she is. There's one getting a little bit bigger. All that right there is just gem. We gotta grab all that, throw it in, lay back. Just a smoke wall's coming in on the right side there.
Yep.
Showing that the trend is going that way if it continues.
Hopefully it does.
Kind of petering out a little bit right now, but we're gonna do a little bit of work and try to open this up, but it's a great start to the day for sure.
There you go.
Yeah,
there
buddy.
you go. Not bad at all. And then behind her,
The baby blue. Little cat eye piece.
nice. So this piece, it's kind of a transition piece is what I call them. They're kind of half barrel, half aqua. So if you look at it, you see all these little lines running through it between the clear zones. So that's where the barrel is still barrel-y, because you know, blue barrel and aqua, blue barrel's just chalky aqua basically. So the aquamarine and the blue barrel kind of alternate back and forth as the conditions of the pocket kind of condone growth of one or the other. So this is a transition piece and this is a gem piece. So they're right next to each other, but you can just, as you go through the pocket, see how the mineralization and heat and temperature and pressure changed based on the crystallization you have.
All right, you gotta be very careful with this one.
Oh my goodness. There you go. Again. That's what's happening here. It's all just crumbles.
Oh man, that's heartbreaking. Spray after spray just burnt. Nice. I see that color from here.
Oh look, it's terminated too. Nice little termy.
Oh wow.
We're not supposed to be doing this right now.
No, we're supposed to actually be working. Yeah, that's a nice North Face electric blue termination. Look at that pretty one. Nice.
Pulled that right out, I think.
Oh, well, you just held the edge.
Oh, look at that. Look at that one.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Has he got termination too?
Oh yeah, it's terminated too, and it's almost got that scepter. It's really skinny on the bottom and that up top.
Oh, there's more.
A little mini scepter.
That looks like that came off a corner of a spray, don't it?
Yeah.
Nice find, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
It's gonna be a Jolly Rancher spray. I love the blue Jolly Rancher.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Right over top of it. Right behind it. Wow. I'll give him a little clean. Yeah, and these are both terminated. That one looks like it's broke, so the back side of it is back there too. Yeah, so these two right over top of that Jolly Rancher.
This is just amazing.
Trying to expose this big Jolly Rancher. And this guy just showed itself.
It's 4 for
And
some
look
reason.
at that, that's terminated. Wow.
Oh, dude.
Solid 1.5 inches for sure. After I pull this Jolly Rancher out, I'm gonna need 5 minutes.
Wow. Where in the world? There's no other place in the world you can go and find the quality of the Aquamarine.
The heck?
How
Dude,
did
like
you even see
it is
that?
seriously almost piercing my skin. Like I can feel it.
Get focused on that.
What? I don't even know what to say. Look, it's stuck into my, I pushed it into my finger.
True needle.
Hands down, the smallest needle I have ever seen. And as my old eyes are trying to focus on it, I almost want to say this thing's terminated. I don't know, I'm gonna have to break out the loop for that.
You kidding me? Holy moly, yeah! That thing's long as a cigar.
I'm just trying to get this big one out. Oh my goodness.
There's multiple.
Holy goodness.
Multiple.
Holy goodness.
All right, don't you got an excavator to drive?
I'm supposed to be driving the machine right now.
Right over the top of your mic.
I'm supposed to be driving the machine.
Oh,
It moved.
It moved. There
Here we go. Here we go. Here we are.
Oh man, yes.
Wow.
3 inches all day. That's what Antero's about right there. Producing that high quality aquamarine, man. You can't get no better than that anywhere else.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mountain. This is incredible.
Yeah, well congratulations, man.
Wow.
She rewarded you today.
You guys hooting and hollering about now.
Oh, wow.
I know, look at that one. Yeah.
Let me see that. Looks like a baseball bat, man.
That's awesome, Mike.
Beautiful. Wow.
Wow.
It's got cracks in here as well as up and down. So hopefully there's a lot of space in there that happened and everything melted out and got all hot and made a big old pocket.
There's a bunch back there, man.
Oh my God.
The smoke.
Oh my God.
Way.
Wow. That's a beaut.
Holy moly. That's like frozen in time. Like, oh my gosh, look at that one. A double.
Definitely side by side.
Beautiful, man.
That's beautiful stuff coming out, man.
There's another side to it. Oh yeah, it's free.
Wow. I told you, man, it's gonna keep going and going. As long as them smokies are pointing that way, dude, you're gonna pull.
Holy cow.
That's a 2,500 carat pocket all day. At least a good 2 feet of aqua is gonna pop out of there. Oh, wow. Wow. Doesn't get any better than this, Mike.
I worked for 10 minutes. Came across the pocket here that some of these alone are going to be $2,000 crystals, just specimens by themselves. So I don't know. I'm holding $20,000, $30,000 in my hand right now. Man, it's just going to keep going down, hopefully.
That's what I like. Okay. See all that? Got a little bit of gem fleck right there. It's starting to get better. Yeah, you can use these. I like to put them in little bottles. So I'll make a bottle of assorted minerals, you know, smoky quartz, little aquas and stuff. You tell them for 20, 30 bucks a pop. They're cool little fun stuff. But if you get a piece a little bit bigger than that, you can cut like melee stones for jewelry. And you can set them in just little tiny accent stones. Like I'll use the needles in my jewelry sometimes, just set them alongside smokies and whatnot. They look really nice.
Hey, where are you getting this water from?
The water is coming from the watering hole right at the end of the switchback there. There's a huge drainage ditch that comes down from the top of the mountain. So basically all the melt gets funneled into one area, and that's right where our switchback went through. So we just redirected the flow into a little pool, so we have a little watering pool. We just fill her up right down yonder. Basically from down here all the way up through all this white stuff up to here. So the whole thing is frozen, but if you look closely, like right in here, you can see these little sherry colored gemstones scattered all throughout it. You got them here, you got them here, got them up there, you got, if you spray it, they just keep popping out. So what you do, you just use a little sprayer, melt the ice, and before you know it, so nice sherry colored, double terminated little gemstone. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, these little babies, I basically do the same thing that I do with the tiny aquas. You can, if they're really nice gem quality, you can make a little tiny facet out of them. But most of them you just use as specimens, so you can put them on little, you know, perky stands or in a box, or just throw them in a jar with some little aquaflex, and it makes a nice, you know, sample container of what the mountain has to offer. Got a little laser. Oh, come here, you little sucker. So this is a tiny drill bit phenociter. We call them lasers because they're just a perfect little beam. And this is what we're really going for in a larger size. If you can find these a couple inches or so, that's like the cream of the crop specimen right there. So they're terminated on both ends. Really bright little specimens. That's the stuff.
Oh, dude.
Pitching them out of the mountain here?
Dude, look at this. This just straight up fell out. I was picking away at it thinking it was barely, but I think we've knocked out a bunch of aqua, dude. So we gotta scoop all this into a bag. Nice. But yeah, let's get a little shot of that guy. Let me give her a little spit shine. Now that is a pretty face. It's getting bigger and it's getting clearer, and this seam seems to be running up under all this. It's a little trickly and a little sketchy, so you stay right there. We'll work with you later. But yeah. It's on its way right now. We're gonna clear through some of this dirt real quick and make sure we're not missing any gems, because I'm pretty sure I just accidentally knocked a bunch of them into the pour.
I just dumped a bunch of it into the bag, almost everything that was on top.
All right, cool. Yeah, it would have been much more significant if there was a lot more. But yeah, that's some good looks. Look at that smoky, that's getting gemmier. Look, more smoke, pure smoke. There's that little point beans popping out right here, right where you're saying. God. Oh, gem with phenocites growing on the side of it. Look at that. Yeah, give her a little spritz.
Oh, that's a sick one, dude.
That is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Dude, how about these combo zones, man? I mean, this is just unbelievable.
Sweet as well.
Woo! Only $5.99 if you call 1-800-567-3785 in the next 20 minutes.
Let's find more.
Let's find more. Cool. You know, just getting into the swing of things into the day, and yeah, it makes everything go by a lot slower. It makes it so that we have to get out of here a lot quicker if it persists, and it generally makes it a lot harder to enjoy ourselves. But we got smiles on our faces, even with cold hands. It'd be a lot more fun if the zipper would Woo! There we go. Let's get after it.
Mike and Suze, they were up on the mountain today. I wasn't able to go up, but I got a really good call from them up top. Mike got into something really big, spectacular stuff from that high wall, so I'm anxious to see that. We're gonna wait for them and go through some material. Blue came off the mountain today, huh?
I'm thinking you're gonna like what you see.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely, man. That is looking good. That's a termination, ain't it? Oh, that's terminated.
Yep.
Man, I'm not so sure that's not a scepter. Dude, that is killer blue, man. Good job, dude. See how all of them are getting narrower at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So that's a spray activity. That means a lot of solution with a lot of power kind of shot into that zone. So all those cracks should be full of those little pockets. This about this big. So not, yeah. That's a classic myelolytic pocket. Yeah, that's gonna pearl string all the way across. It's not an anomaly. That is part of a fluid system that's gonna pinch, open, and kind of travel, if you will, probably about every 4 to 6 feet. So let's see tomorrow when we jump 4 to 6 feet, right or left, see if it pops again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels really good, you know, to go from the mountaintop to our jewelry store, working with all the designers and cutters that we have, all the guys that come up here, the gals that come up here, my wife especially, you know, they work hard.
Us to be able to bring this down to the community and to share what we make, and you know, that's really important to us and our family.
And it's just, the community keeps growing, and it just gets exciting every year that we keep elevating ourselves by being a study of the previous season and doing your homework and you know, putting the effort in, just making the best of the time we got up here.
Yeah.
Well, I see the new, like,
yes. I had to put new bolts on. Okay. So had broken.
So I just discovered me and Mike just discovered the front differential's busted, so gonna have to go break the news to the boss, being the low man on the totem pole.
Alright, you guys ready?
It's you.
Yeah, dude, I've been working out.
One day. Can you bounce yours?
I've been working out.
Can't bounce yours?
Not yet. I've been practicing.
Huh? 44, man.
We got a lot of energy up here. These boys, they're friends with them at school. They've expressed interest, reached out. Hey, can I work? Can I come up? I want to learn about the business. They're hungry. They're ready to get some blue, and we're going to show them how it's done up here.
So I really just want to learn the science and geology behind the crystals up there.
These kids are good, hard-working kids, and I'm looking forward to getting them up into moving some boulders up on top of the mountain.
We had found a good spot, but apparently it wasn't good enough for Craig or Mike. So we're back here now at the spot we had previously looked at, and I guess we're gonna go ahead and decide to camp here because Mike said it would be a good spot and we have to work hard for it. So
just chop that all down and start moving all that material to here. Okay. And if you want, nip this stuff down, this will come right out. Once you start digging this root, that'll pop right out. So really all you gotta do is chop into these little rocks, make yourself a nice big flat spot, and always give yourself like an extra few feet around your tent because you gotta stake it in.
Well, I guess we could take these two out.
Yeah, this is this one out too?
Yeah. You know, you think you get up here and you just like, oh wow, this is a good camp spot, but it's definitely more than that. It's like finding the perfect level, making sure it's comfortable, just easy to move around. We just got up here and we're about to go dig, and I'm super stoked to do that.
Here I'm gonna show y'all what y'all are looking for in this ridge real quick. These claws, same thing you was doing with your hands, let the tools do the work, right? Just kind of roll that stuff out of there. The kids have their hands in the dirt, hammers, chisels. You see the release. You see the minerals in their hands you know, and we're just glad to be able to provide something, an outlet for them, so they can get up here and, you know, be kids and dig. So we've got blue, we've got smoky. That's a great surface sign right there. That lets us know that the stuff that's fell down, good stuff. You find stuff some days you don't. And it's important to teach that quality that not every day is gonna be a successful day. But that perseverance that you're teaching them, never to give up, they got it.